welcome back to another card showcase. We got some brand new support for the Year of the Spellcaster, which is coming up. Mark my words, we are going to be comboing with Magistus, Endymion, and crossbreeding Witchcrafters, if you know what I'm saying. Here's a new card. It's another Endymion. This is Regulus. It's definitely not infringing upon anyone's copyright. There's no intellectual property being borrowed or inspired from this card here. So don't think too hard about the artwork. It's a original piece. And that's all you gotta remember and think about. So this is Regulus, the Prince of Endymion. Hey, I thought Regulus was a machine negate. 1713, you can lose the first and second effect of this name once per turn. If this is in your hand, reveal another spellcaster, lose life, and special this. And if it's special, add a spell that mentions Regulus from deck to hand. Ooh, okay, well, I mean, there's a new ass spell now. A spell that mentions specifically Regulus, that has to be a new spell, right? So, yeah, Extender, that gets the guy that does the thing that moves the clock forward, etc., etc. The first time this card was destroyed by battle is not destroyed. It's this random effect there, I guess that's probably not relevant. Then we got Vera, the Maid of Endymion. Do we know this one? Bro, I swear to God, there's like 6 Veras in the game at this point. Isn't there? I swear there was like a Vera revealed like a month ago. This one isn't new? This was revealed before? Oh, right, okay, well, there you go. This one is pretty crazy from what I recall. It's always treated as a Witchcrafter. First second effect is once per turn. During your main, if a spell effect is activated, special this. If this is special, add a Witchcrafter. But yeah, I mean, this one's absurd, right? This one is new, and... What's going on here? This card is always treated as a Witchcrafter. Janini. You go to the first second effect once per turn. If you control a spellcaster, special this from your hand. During the main quick effect, target spellcaster you control banish, and if you do special Witchcraft from your deck, except itself. Does it banish for cost? Targets for cost. Okay, so kind of just like able to dodge like targeting stuff, I suppose. You know, you could put this onto the field and then like summon a guy, activate the effect. They try and imperm or Veiler. You can chain this to banish it, get another guy at your deck. So that's kind of broken, and it summons a Witchcrafter from deck. So that includes Vera, right? Always treated as a Witchcrafter, but it does not include Regulus. So I'm sure there'll be some combo slop here. So this must be the new spell here, right? These two, okay. Quick play and a field spell. Oh no, continuous spell. The Endymion Empire. You can only activate one card with this name once per turn. It goes the second effect of this once per turn. When this resolves, you can add Regulus or a monster that mentions it. If your opponent controls a monster, that you could special a spellcast from your hand. Yes! Please keep designing cards like this, dude. Holy crap, that is amazing. The free E-Telly, if you're going second, absolute mwah, beautiful. Make the card good. It's just a rota. It searches your thing. It gives you consistency. But the going second, it's also an extender. That is awesome. I love that. If a card control is destroyed by battle, card effect destroy Regulus in hand or face-up field instead. Okie dokie. A monster that mentions Regulus, however. I don't think any of these mention Regulus specific. Oh, no, this one does. Ooh, so you can search Vera or... Wow, that's broken. Holy crap, this card's crazy. All right, so you add a Regulus or Vera. And if your opponent controls a monster, you can just special it. That's really, really good. See what the arrow does. Again, the artwork, don't think anything of it. It's not that deep. It's really not that interesting. It's just a card that kind of maybe looks similar to other themes and stuff. Don't worry about it too much, okay? There's no legal like repercussions for this. You lose the first second effect once per turn. If you control Regulus, activate one of the effects, you can destroy a monster that battled this turn. Ugh, that's a bit shitty. When a normal or quick play spell is activated, negate its effects. Ooh, that's very good though. We have a spell card negate. During your main, you can banish this and target a Regulus or a monster that mentions it and special it. Pretty good card. Probably play at least one of this, right? It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Now, is this deck good? Let's find out. We got Regulus and Janini. We're going to activate Janini. Shoutouts to Shui, by the way. Every time I join the Magistus or Endymion Discord, I'm like, Duelists, I require your finest combo. And he's like, yes, sir. Here you go. Here's 3 replays. All right. Let's see what we're going to do here. Reveal, special summon the Regulus. That's going to add the Empire of Endymion. We're going to add Vera. And then we're going to activate Vera. Special summon. Get Lacrima. And then activate Lacrima. That's going to dump Janini. Jenny, the original Jenny, then she's going to banish to copy the effect of the second effect, which is to special Zeroa from the deck. We're going to synchro summon into Zeroa the Conflagrant Calamity. He's going to equip Artemis, which is going to... you know what I love to say about this card. It's going to make it hard to piss. That's going to add Spoon. Spoon's going to add Crowley. Activate your Poplar. Special summon Poplar. Fusion summon. He's going to fuse with the Zeroa to make Invoked Magistus Omega. We're going to activate the Calamity in the Grave to tribute off the Omega to summon it back, to activate the Omega to equip onto him. So I believe your opponent can activate the effects on monsters with the same type. So that is Fusion. Your opponent won't be able to activate Fusions now. And then somehow we're special summoning from the deck here. I believe that's the Omega Lull effect, right? The banish. Where'd he go? Special level 4 Spellcaster from your deck. Hey! Hey! Spellcaster Slop! Now we're going to do some White Forest combos. Alright, very nice. The White Forest for the LZ. LZ, special summon. We got lots of spells available for us. We got Azamina, special summon. This is going to go and make the Raciela add. And we're going to send and search here for the fusion. And we're going to get Rusia. To sync off these for, contact fuse. Okay, we can just like fuse into Madame. Chain Madame. Madame's going to special summon off the Rusia here. From the deck, we're going to get Schmitta. Joshua Schmitta. Synchro into Diabell. Diabell's going to recycle the fusion. Overlay into King of the Feral Imps. All right, let's be realistic about this. I just had to include this, okay? We just had to include this one, all right? I know it's illegal, but Master Duel players, you know, technically, in 3 years, whenever the shit comes out, yeah. I wonder if they'll ban King of the Feral Imps in Master Duel. All right, let's see the funnies here. OCG still has Feral Imps? Yeah, it's an OCG combo. Okay, we're being ridiculous. All right, dude. Okay. Anything else? There's more. But wait, there's more. So anyway, like, jokes aside, you can see that this engine is very... Jesus fucking Christ, like... Wait, anything else? Just goes into everything. Recycle Exiton. We're fusing away Rusilia. Oh wait, no, not yet. Add Fossil Dino, beautiful. It's like 50 banned cards here, man. Level 4s were a mistake. Yeah, put them back. Is that Desiree? Not as interesting as I thought you would be. Alright. Eclipse Twin. Summon this. Trigger into Haney. Normal summon, Purification, Detonator, etc, etc. Okay, alright. Let's do some real combos. Okay, so same 2-card stuff here. Hopefully nothing is illegal in this one. We're going to go into the same chain, or the same events that occurred just now. So this is what we're talking about, Spellcaster Slop here. The world's your oyster. You combine the 2 level 4s, we're just going to overlay into the Fairy Tale Witch Cat. And the Witch Cat's going to dump 2 cards. That's going to trigger the field to bring this back. Not the field, the equip. Equip this onto that. Contact fuse up into the Fairy Tale Tails. Get the field spell. We're also coping that Snow's coming back, bro. Trust me, Snow's going to come back. The Janini is going to copy the Lacrima, which is going to summon the Zeroa, and the Zeroa is going to do, like, the Magistus slop now. I'm going to Spoon. Spoon for Riliona. Normal summon the Riliona. We're going to get Magistus Invocation. We got a generic fusion here for the Snow in the hand to go into Madame. Make the Artemis with the Spoon. Banish. Trigger the Madame. Madame's going to special summon Joshua Schmitta. Link up into Chorozo. Link that into the Allure. Okay, now we're getting a little bit silly. All right, Shui, you've cooked a little bit too hard. But hopefully you can see from these cards that things are going to be very, very... Holy crap, that's the Dark Magician. Dark Magician of Destruction. The Gaze of Gay of Timaeus. Dragoon! That's what I'm more. It's Spellcaster Slop, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Spellcaster Slop I'm looking for. All right. You can end on Vera. You can end on Haney. New cards just add Vera or get access to Vera more easily. Also, Regulus is an idiot. Regulus is an idiot. All right, noted. Anything else? Last one here. It's still going. This is the last and final one here. So, Are any of these like a true one-card combo? Doesn't feel like it. It must be, right? I think one creation does it, actually. Here's the fairy tale line again. Straight up dumping snow. Look at this. Bring back, revive, get the fairy tale equip, activate the equip, contact Fushan, re-equip this. Jenny, gonna banish, copy the Lacrima into Zoroa. The Lacrima Grave effect being copied when it's like, by the way, the effect of this, like, second effect of the Lacrima is actually like very obscure. It's like not even that good. It's like when your opponent activates an effect, you can special up just as a Witchcrafter from that. Like, you kind of have to like hold it and hope your opponent hand traps so you can chain to it or something. It's very bizarre. All right, this is not going to be reasonable. We're making Magispector Draco Ryu, who summons a Wind Spellcaster from the deck. I'm sure you guys can think of a funny card to summon from the deck here. Yep, there it is. If you've been following the highlight channel for long enough, you'll know that this is a Wind Spellcaster going to be summoned off the Magispector, and this adds a normal Spellcaster from deck to the hand. All you got to do is resolve Blue Dragon Summoner multiple times in the grave, not once per turn, to add one more piece. One more piece. Get one more piece here. Revive. We're going to go into the Summon Sork. Give your opponent the piece here from the Summon Sork into that arrow. Summon the head. Banish. Bring back Snow. I swear I thought Akashic was banned. Akashic is two monsters with the same type, except tokens. Exodia! Obliterate! Yep, that's where we're at. Spellcaster Slop is coming. Alright, this is a Farfa viewer. Good start. Off to a good start. Alright. One Habakiri. Guys, does Habakiri get Magistus? Or Regulus? Probably. Anything involving a free level 4? Multiple free level 4s? Should do it. There you go. Oh! Well, there you go. She is a Wind Spellcaster. So instead of going for, you know, Exodia and winning the game immediately, we could actually go for this. So this should kind of do like the same stuff here. Right? The Crowley here. I believe one of your combos was illegal, by the way. Someone did like a combo using this on one of the previous videos and it was illegal. But don't worry about it. You know, Dueling Book is a fun platform. This is just your average, you know, Magistus Slop combo now. Gonna special summon, Fusion Shokan, no contact into Chorozo. Was that a hard summon of Chorozo? What the hell is that? The Crimson King? Was that a furniture? What's... Huh? 3 level 8 monsters into Drastrius? What does that do? Equip other face summon. When you put activates monster effect on the field, attach, negate. Oh, wow, okay. Quick effect, negate. Okay, dude, we're playing with our food now. Halka Fibrax, Georgias, Dragunity combo. All right, this is we're being silly here. We're being goofy. We're adding the OG. Can you add the channelers? I thought you couldn't add the good ones. Okay, we're gonna put 2 of them back here. Banish, fuse into this, revive 2 into Lars into River Storm. Into the new trade support for Switchyard. Pitch to add Machida Citadel. Choo choo. Discard the Citadel with a Labyrinth for big welcome. Overlay up into the new guy for Barrage Blast. Lightning Blast. Alright, there you go. Past turn. We've got Barrage Blast, Cool Tune playlist, a big welcome, and all of this crap. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a great game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fantastic game. It's a good game. It's a game we all love. Game good. Always play Yu-Gi-Oh! See you in the next one.